And it goes a little something like.
Hi, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I will be showing you and giving you tips on how to make a GFX. First, we want to start off by going to create, and then going to create new game. Once you press create new game, you'll see a bunch of options. Click baseplate and go down to create game. Next to the game that you just created, click edit. Once you've clicked edit, it should pop up Roblox Studio. Now you want to go ahead and download this penguin that I'm about to show you. The name of it is load character. Once you download it, you want to go over to penguins next to view and click load character. Now you want to delete the username that's already there and insert your username. Now you want to click spawn R6, make sure it's R6 and not R15. Now that you've imported your avatar, you can go ahead and click or select your model that you want. Now I'm going to go over to my recent models. I will also be leaving some GFX model creators in the description. I decided to go with this vanity cottage core room. Now we can go ahead and customize our character. You're going to select your character, and then on the side you're going to click the little down arrow underneath Explorer, and you will see a shirt option and a pants option. I'm going to select my pants first, and I'm going to edit that. I'm going to go over to my avatar editor, or you can choose a piece of clothing that you don't already purchase, and you're going to right click it and press copy link. Now we're going to go back, and we're going to have properties open. So to get to properties, we're going to go over to view and click properties next to Explorer. Once you have that open and you have the pants or the shirt selected, you'll see something says pants template or shirt template. We're going to delete the URL that's already there and copy the new URL. Now I'm going to delete the shirt ID, and then I'm going to delete all or some of my accessories. Now this is the part where you get to customize your character however you want. I will be speeding up this process because it is long and boring, trust me. Once you are done with that, you can go ahead and export your avatar. You can follow my cursor for this. Now we can go ahead and save it as what and wherever you want to. I'm going to save it as tutorial, and I'm going to save it to my desktop. Now you want to open up Blender. Once you open it, click anywhere and you will see a block. Press X to delete it. Now go up to where it says Blender Render and click Cycles Render. Now we're going to go up to open underneath file, and we're going to import our rig. I will also leave a download link in the description. Now that we have our rig open, we want to delete the head, the eyes, the mouth, and the tongue because we have no use for it. Once we're done deleting those objects, we are going to go ahead and change the texture. Follow my cursor for this. Now that we've done that, we want to go over and we want to select one of the limbs and click this little cube on the side and click Node Editor. You will see two little boxes that look like that. You're going to select the bottom one. And then you want to go over to the file icon and click it and go to where you saved your model. And then you will see our textures. One will have a 1 next to it, one will have a 2, and you just have to see which one is the right one. Mine was number 2. Now we have our textures on our rig. And then now we can just drag this up because we don't need it anymore. Now we need to import our head, so we're going to go over to File, go to Import and Wavefront OBJ. Then we're going to go to where we saved it and we're going to click it, make sure it's the one that ends in OBJ and not MTL. Then we have it, and I'm going to use the arrows to move it back, and then I'm going to use Shift and click to select only the hair in the head. Now we can go ahead and rotate the head with the little rotation option that's also next to the arrows at the bottom. Now I'm going to use my arrows and I'm going to put it on to the body. Now that we have it onto the body, we want to delete the original body that we aren't using, so we're going to go down to select and delete that at the bottom. Now that we've done that, we want to export our model that we will be using for the GFX. So we're going to do the same thing that we did with our avatar. I'm going to be saving it as tutorial model. And I'm going to also save it to my desktop. Once it's done exporting, then we are going to import it the same way we imported our head. And go down to File, go to Import, Wavefront OBJ, and click the one that has OBJ next to it. Now you can't see it, so we're going to press Shift and then C, and now it is visible. So then I'm going to select a part that is on my model, and I'm going to go to the side. We're going to go to the bottom, and we're going to pick Select, Border Select. And then we're going to select that little area. And then we're going to go to Geometry, Origin to Geometry. Now we can go ahead and rotate and move our model to where we want it to be. I'm going to move it back from my avatar a little bit. And then I'm going to select a limb from my avatar, and then I'm going to go down to Select, Border Select, and then I'm going to select my avatar. And I'm also going to use the arrows and the rotating tool at the bottom to rotate and move my model. I'm going to speed up this next part of the process of me positioning my avatar. Now that I've positioned my avatar, you can go ahead and move the bones around. So to click it, you click the little lines, and then you can use the rotating tool as well. You can move it like that. Now that I am finished with my pose, it's now time to import a camera. So we're going to go down to add, click camera, and now we have our camera. You can also use the arrows to move it around and the rotating tool. I'm going to speed up this next process. Now that I'm done with that, we're going to go ahead and import our HRI. So we're going to go underneath the world icon and click use nobs, and then next to color there will be a little dot. You're going to click that, you're going to click environment texture, and then we're going to click open, and then we're going to import our GUI, and I'm going to leave some in the description that you guys can get, and I'll be linking this one that I'm using in this video. So now we're going to import it. And to see what it looks like, you can go to the bottom, press rendered. And that's what it would look like when it is all finished. So then you can just go back to the original mode by clicking it again and clicking material or solid, whichever one. This is the part where I decided to move my camera back and rotate it a little bit more. And this is what it would look like now. So whatever you see in the bright box is what it would look like. Now that I'm done, I'm going to go to the top and I'm going to press rendered. And I'm going to press render image. And now let's render our image. This is the finished process. So to save it, we go down to image and then press save as image. Save it to whatever you want, wherever you want. I'm going to save it as tutorial finish, and I'm going to save it to my desktop, and I'm going to save it to my GFX folder. This is the finished product. I hope you find this video helpful. Make sure to like and subscribe and share with your friends for more videos. Bye!
And it goes a little something like